Hey, pre-notification gang. And yeah, I know, Rip. We talked about that the other night. Oh, you did just remind me, though. I wanted to check out the newest Gollum speedrun. Oh, is it not posted yet? There's apparently a sub 3 hour run right now. Oh, it's Easyscape's run. Thanks for resub Rex and Billy. And Nivy. And the Prime Thick and the resub Bubba and Semi. 50% cutscenes and trailing missions. Yeah, is there not a skip for cutscenes? There's gotta be, right? Just maybe not all of them, because so many of them are just static talking. Thanks to resub Zagny, Stigley, and the Bits arrow. I did not see that arrow, but that's amazing. Why didn't you play Only Up with Lud? Basketball event today, which I didn't remember when I said yes to the competition. I really wanted to play in it. I watched it. Well, not all of it, but a good bit of it. Only up tonight? No, not tonight. Is a resub Moist, Exiled, Milk, Marcy, Weirdo, and the 5 gift subs twice. Thoughts on Arc 2? I'm sure it'll be bad. I don't even really like Arc. But I do plan on trying this speedrun. Thanks for resub Rust and the Prime Felix and the bits Wayne and Stady. And the gift sub random. Did I see the new Attack on Titan trailer? Oh no, I haven't seen that yet. Thanks for resub Sauce, Moisturize, and the 5 gift sub Sill. Don't know if this is true or not, but the idea is apparently based off Selena Gomez's time in Hollywood. I read that somewhere as well, but I don't know if that's true or not. If it is, it's even more awful how the show wraps up. Thanks for Prime Turnip and the resub Bum. And the Bits Cooper. Yeah, shit's getting wild over there, huh? God, this run is gonna be fucking miserable, but I'll give it a whirl. Give sub twice and the resub G. And the resub Brad. I did, Dan. I watched that earlier. I'm not doing it tonight, but I am doing it in general, yes. I will speedrun Gollum. Thanks for resub Monk. Thanks for resub Pooh. Tales? No. Unfortunately not. I haven't been contacted about the new Twilight series either, which is very disappointing. He's a recent alcoholic. And the recent Joshua. Did you mean to send that twice, Cooper? Yeah, I just said that everything's getting wild over there. I've been loosely keeping up. Thanks, resub. Qualin, Billy, and the Prime COG. Thanks a bit, Stan. And Craig. Yeah, I heard Craig. Thanks a bit, Wayne and Filth. It's the only time I'm watching Filth. I've seen the new Suicide Squad Isekai anime. Got it right here. Haven't watched the trailer, but I know it's by Wit, which is kind of nuts. And it's wow, voice crack. And it's ReZero and Vivi writers. Jesus. Thanks, Risa Bono. Thanks, the Prime Barrow. Yep, it's by Wit. What do you think about Destiny 2 and its current issues? It's sad. It really is very sad. Destiny 2, I still think, has some of the most fun content in all of shooters, which is their raids. But it's plagued by terrible decisions. Microtransaction hellscape right now, and also the seasonal model that they're going with is just not hitting. There is nothing worthwhile per season. It's so fucking tedious. Which is why I really only play during raids. To prep for raid and then playing the raid. But I wish that wasn't the case. I'd love to play more of it, but there's just nothing fun to do in between. I think a very untapped genre is FPS. MMO is not the right word because Destiny's not so much an MMO. But a collaborative FPS world like Destiny, but focusing pretty much entirely on raids. There's really nothing else like it. Thanks a resub, Stabby and Moist. Thanks a resub, Artie and Mew. Ghost Recon, that other Ubisoft title. They don't have raids so much. Well, maybe they do it like the very, very end game. I didn't get super deep into Division. But their raids weren't like Destiny with like really intricate, deep mechanics and world first kind of shit like that, where there was, at least not when I played. But I didn't stick with it very much. But like boss mechanics, all kinds of cool shit, they didn't have that. It is only Destiny that has that for shooters. Thanks for resub, Mike, Scorp, Disc, and Ace. And the Bits Moth. And the resub, Real Boy. I know Saikuno won. I did not see that, Rust. Thanks to resub, Joe. I'm gonna give sub Cranial and resub Cole. They're raids in Modern Warfare 2. I haven't played the raids. Not really. But I can tell you, it is not like a raid. It's just, here's a bunch of enemies to kill. There's no mechanics. It's just, take a loadout and go kill normal NPCs, and that's it. There's mechanics in some of them. You know what? Why don't I look it up? I'm curious now. The new Modern Warfare 2 raid is surprisingly good.
Oh, this is cool. What guns have we got?
Copy.
Oh, it's got a little thermal on it.
Cool.
Okay, up this ladder?
Reach the top of the silo, yeah.
It's parkour. It's parkour.
Exhibits win.
There was a man here.
Down.
How did you get there?
It's clear.
Oh, sick, dude.
Just pretend it's dying light. Jump up.
Play it. Almost dead, lads.
Where are
That,
these guys?
is this sponsored? This has to be. Who gets that excited about just being able to climb straight up? I like Jack, but this feels
Where's it coming
sponsored.
from?
Cover me.
Wait, we have armor and stuff, don't we?
That is not
Do we?
parkour.
Oh, yeah.
You just
Oh,
went
yeah, there's a
straight up.
place.
I've got an armor box.
Ooh.
This has to be the right way. There's a ramp. Homo!
Oh, shh.
You didn't fall down, did you?
No. Mind the
That
gaps,
actually
yeah.
works. You can dive across that.
Oh, you have to wait for the steam.
Oh, there's Stod, I see.
Guys, where's the valve?
Turn it, Stod.
Fell off again. I can
Right, look,
buttons
lads, you have to
here,
jump
right,
across like
initiate
this.
venting sequence.
Oh, is this a little jumping puzzle?
Jack vented! Dude.
Yes.
No,
Just
no,
pressing
it's not. You just press
Yeah,
a
I don't know.
button.
Just
3.
three. Nice.
Go, 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 go. It's on a timer.
Thanks to resub Bursky.
There it was. And then
It's definitely more than I would have
I've got
expected
it,
from
I've
a
got it,
Call
got
of
it.
Duty raid.
So only one of us can be on one of the platforms each time, but we can all three.
What do you mean?
And then where? Oh my god!
no,
it's
Tom!
Oh, fuck.
Ah! No, the
Tom, you...
right.
Is this like half the raid?
Came back.
I like how there's just no stealth element in this one.
What's this look?
Johnny.
I don't know.
So in, yeah, no.
Yeah, not exactly Destiny-like, but more than I would have expected for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Another big thing is like builds. Things are Resub Weevil, Casper, Willy, Grimes, Burtis, Avalon, and the Prime Cliff. Things Resub Machine. And the resub Sienna. You see Rick Ross's knee buckled diving into a pool in front of hundreds of people. Yeah, that was pretty hype. Hope he didn't hurt himself, but god, that was kind of hype. I'm gonna watch the new Jujutsu Kaisen game trailer. I saw it. I'm so fucking tired of this. Always an arena shooter. Or, Jesus, an arena fighter. Every time with anime. It's so frustrating. Everything just Ninja Storm-like. It's so boring.
Right now, somewhere. I don't know how I'll feel when I'm dying.
Thanks to the anonymous gift sub.
Regret the way I lived,
Every single anime is this.
but I'm not losing to anyone.
I don't know why they don't do more like Dragon Ball Fighter Z style anime fighters. That was a huge success too. And it still has a dedicated community, whereas like all of these arena fighters die so fucking quick.
Don't worry, I'm the strongest.
Like look at Jump Force for God's sakes.
Think that'll stop me?
I'll wrap this up.
Yeah.
Thanks, Resub Blake. Demon Slayer was not. Demon Slayer is literally this. But it was a little flashier, and they actually put a little bit of effort into balancing, so it did have a pretty decent sized community. More so than every other forgettable arena anime fighter. But I mean, it was literally just an arena anime fighter, just done a little bit better. There's a resub ostrich. There's a 5 gift subs. A Weston. Arena fighters are the 2K of the weeb world. It's all just copy and paste anime arena fighters. It's very easy to do, I guess. Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't keep doing it. Oh, it said like Austin. Oh, my bad. It didn't play today, Dankin, so same spot as yesterday. I think you sub twice. Thanks a Prime Matt. Can't believe you got so scared of Doug you chickened out of the speedrunning tournament. I was super excited for that. I just completely forgot that I already had something scheduled for today. I'll be there for the next one though. Thanks a Prime Blazing. Whatever the battleground may be. Thanks a resub, John. When are you starting the Golem speedrun? Probably pretty soon. I'll probably start getting after it. Yeah, I'll check out the Suicide Squad trailer. I still can't believe Wit Studios working on this one. Is it just Harley Quinn and Joker here? I don't... Well, and Waller, I guess. Did I miss someone? Doesn't look too bad. Well, I mean, that's Wit Studio for you. They confirmed there's more, it's just those two are the main. Ah, gotcha. Everyone just trying to capture on the cyberpunk hype, which is totally fine. If that becomes a trend, I wouldn't be upset. Cyberpunk Edge Runners was fantastic. Having more like that is just a win. He's a tier 1 Madison. They give sub Quaid, Prime Noah, and resub Water Guy. And the bits Wayne. Just watched The Idol and brother, how the fuck did you stomach that abominable malarkey? Yeah, it was bad. It wasn't really fun bad, it was just kind of a waste of time, but at least it's over. I do think that'll probably go down as one of the worst shows they ever produced. In general. There's the bits. Chua? Was it cancelled? They ended it. But yes, it was also cancelled, which is probably why they ended it. Yeah, we talked about the 1 of 1 ring getting found. We already went over that. No, they ended after 5 episodes. They cut it short. Yeah, probably Arrow. Oh, I meant to look this up earlier, but I'll do it now. What else has Sam Levinson made? I know he did Euphoria, but what else? Because this is like an embarrassing show. What else did he work on? Oh, he did X. Oh, wait, no, he's executive producer on X and Pearl. Oh, Assassination Nation. I vaguely remember this one. There's Resub Graziani and the Prime Lovin'. Yeah, I've only seen like 2 or 3 of his things. Not much. He's a Prime Joe Flea. What do I think about Vin Diesel being in Arc 2? Legitimately don't really give a fuck. I'm not an Arc fan. And also the company that makes Arc is beyond embarrassing. They ban people who raid their base in-game. And they're also like puppets for the bigger groups in there. And if a big group says they want someone banned, then the developers will ban them. They're an embarrassing company. Why though? I don't know. They're just cringe? Yeah, I have no fucking clue. There's a resub Jack. I'm going to be watching Fate Strange Fake. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Biggest scam you've ever seen? In general, that honor has to go to FTX. That is by far the biggest scam I've seen in my lifetime. Yeah, I'll check out the Attack on Titan trailer that dropped. The Final Chapters Special 2. Nice. It's like November or something, right?
丘にある木に向かって3人でかけっこをした。ただ走ってるだけで気持ちよかった。その時僕はなぜかこう思った。ここで3人でかけっこをするために生まれてきたんじゃないかって。いってらっしゃい、エレン。
Less of a trailer and more of just a teaser, huh? Nice. Thanks for your sub, Todd. This is like the third final season. Yeah, the way they've been naming this has been fucking horrible. Season 4 was called the final season. Now it's the final chapters. So they had the final season part 1, the final season part 2, and final chapters special 1, final chapters special 2. It's so stupid. Thanks to Prime Barp. The Bits Peanut. No, I didn't see any of those leaks. They're just milking the hype. Yeah, but I think they've done themselves a huge disservice from it. The hype would still be there if they didn't just keep calling everything final whatever. Final season part 1 of part 1. Thanks to Resub Cinnamon Toast. The Resub Iverson. Have you read any good books lately, or listened to any podcasts at all? I do neither of those things. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Chris. So no. Thanks to the Bits Rizukiel. This guy's a comic book writer. What does that have to do with reading books and listening to podcasts? Those two things are not even in the same realm. Thanks to the Bits Rizukiel. I don't get why you don't read manga though. What the fuck, I do. I even talked about starting reading manga like a year and a half ago. I do. Actively. But I don't read books. He's a tier 1 squid. Manga are books. Oh, we're getting into that debate now. I don't put those usually in the same category. Like, I wouldn't call Godslap a book. It's a comic. right? I make the same distinction for manga. But yeah, if you want to extend it, then yeah, I guess I read books when it comes to manga. A comic book. So when you ask someone, what's your favorite book, and they reply with Superman, are you like, oh, that makes sense? I imagine most people probably wouldn't answer with a comic when asked about reading books. You're digging yourself a hole, yikes. What's your favorite book? Spider-Man? I don't understand. I think there's a very clear distinction between, like, a novel and a comic and a manga. I think they're very different things. When I think of reading books, I'm thinking of, obviously, novels. Use the bits corporate. No, I'm not getting anything on the summer sale. I haven't bought anything on the summer sale in a while. Manga comes from light novels, which are books in your case. I guess in name, sure. But again, that's not what I think of when I hear someone talking about being a big reader of books. I wouldn't picture, like, a weeb. Like, for example, if someone said, like, I'm a huge reader, in fact, I love The Man Who Forgot How to Poop, it is a book, and it's a child's book. It's a picture book. Does that count, I guess? I feel like there's just a fair distinction to make between, like, the comic industry and novels. That definitely counts. Oh, okay, I guess so then. Whatever. I think that's very silly. These are the bits, Rizukio. So if comics aren't books, what are they? Comics. It's an entire industry. Do comics make it to, like, what the fuck is it called? The bestseller list? Or, Jesus, New York Times best author whatever list? Do they count? Do they make a distinction in the industry? That's an actual question. I'm curious. Let's see. Where's the criteria? It doesn't. Why doesn't it say? It's the bits, Pax, and the resubshnaz. It doesn't give me the criteria for what it takes to be there. But it looks like it there's like a section for New York Times for graphic and manga suggestions, I guess. I guess that counts then? Because it says anything that sells 5,000 is considered a New York Times bestseller, regardless of what it is. Some of these aren't even comics, manga, or books. It's just anything that sells 5,000 of anything. It's a bit soggy. What do you mean comics are called trade series? It's the first time I've heard that term. Thanks, Resub Diamond. And no, I haven't heard that before, corporate. Exhibits flashlight. Yeah, I didn't realize this was such a passionate debate. Newspaper comics are not books. Why wouldn't that fall into the same category? They make entire, like, hardcovers for newspaper comics. Why is that not a book then? You're the only one debating. Are your eyes closed? What the fuck? Chat's like split right down the middle on it. So it's only a book when it's compiled. Anything with a cover and binding is a book. Okay, fair enough. My favorite book is National Geographic magazine. I used to read the shit out of that then. Playboy. Playboy is some fine reading. Those are good books. Thanks, Resub Crabs. The publishing name for a collection of comics is called a trade. Trade paperback bookbinding. It's like calling a hot dog a sandwich. I didn't realize that was another, like, passionate debate either, I guess, to be fair. The whole hot dog being a sandwich thing. Anything you can buy at the Scholastic Book Fair. Thanks to Resub Scott and Doctor. Now we'll just work under the definition that legitimately anything printed and binded is a book. So, Playboy readers are literature enthusiasts as well. We'll just extend the medium. So instead of breaking into subcategories, it'll just be everything. So comics, manga, porn, magazine, picture books. And we can just work under that. Brochures are books, by definition, I guess. Is the prime ind, and the resub unstable in petrol. Our restaurant menus books. Depends on the size of them, I guess. Cheesecake Factory would probably be a novel then. Again, this is just going pure brain off. Everything is a book, I guess. I think it's always important to have distinctions where I wouldn't necessarily group Playboy and reading porn as being a book reader, but chat does not like that take very much, I guess. Well, some of chat doesn't like that. I think comics and manga are its own separate category aside from just books, novels, but again, we'll just break down all the barriers then. Thanks to the bits, Madison. Bad game night anytime soon? Yeah. After some Golem runs. Thanks to the bits, Madison. I do want to try it. I'll do some more only up runs tomorrow. Then probably some Golem runs. I'm getting pretty far in Final Fantasy 16, so I'll be done pretty soon. And we'll start other wacky shit. You see, Japan is doing smile training to help people who forgot how to socialize. It's about time. We all need a little smile tutorial. The resub Bilbo. And the resub shoe. No, I haven't watched the Black Clover movie yet. Thanks to the bits, Madison. You never made that part 2 for the astronaut storage unit. I know. I know. We couldn't get anyone to, like, appraise everything. Did stream crash? Why am I seeing so many people say stream crash? Oh. Wait. Someone said Twitch is down. They're right. I just clicked on 2 different streams to see what was going on. Wait, what is happening? Is it down for everyone? Because I still see people in chat talking. No. What? Hold on. Let me go to a category instead of just like my followed channels. No, like this stream's working. And this one's not. What is going on? That is wacky. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it looks like a few streams went down, and for some people this one did as well. Huh. Well, it's not on my end, though. Nothing I can do about it. Thanks to Resub Astro. What did the Nintendo? What did they announce? Oh, from last week? Yeah, I don't really care. I'll try Pikmin 4, but there's nothing that has me like salivating. It's a bitch blood. No, I didn't know it was found in Canada, but I saw it get announced. Yeah, or got found. Thanks, Resub Obsidian. I did watch Extraction too. It was pretty good. Avatar: The Last Airbender game. Oh, yeah, I forgot to look at that. Quest for Balance.
Water. Earth. Fire.
This is looking good. It is incredible how the Switch actually looks like it's 20 years old. Everything on the Switch. What is this? He's not even fighting anybody or doing anything. That's a horrible trailer. That was an absolutely awful trailer. Thanks to Resub Stales, Hot Dog, Nonstop, Jambo, Geo, and Prime Burrito. The Resub bin. It depends, Arrow. Thanks to Resub Cat. The 5 Goose Subs Hot Dog. Thanks for that. Thanks the bits, EJ. At some point, EJ. You said your favorite show at the weekend just ended? No, like I said, that show wasn't really fun bad. It was just a genuine waste of time. But I am legitimately going to miss the weekend's lines. Fucking stretch that tiny little pussy. I'm gonna miss that. But the show itself was just bad. And boring. Thanks to Prime, Zek, and Resub Deutsch. Resub Dumpy. What's the best Souls game? Probably Bloodborne. Bloodborne or Elden Ring. I think both of those are unbelievable, but there's no really bad Souls game. They're all good. Dark Souls 2 is fine. It's the weakest of the group, but it's still okay. I played through it recently. Well, 2 years ago now. And I still liked it. I had fun. The adaptability stat was trash, but overall it was still fun. Things are Prime Unknown. Will you play Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Probably not, man. Isn't that the Dead by Daylight style game? Oh, whoops. Yeah. I don't know. It just didn't seem very fun. Maybe with friends. It's more of a hide and seek game. Maybe with friends. I'll save it here just in case we ever need something to play. Here's the resub. Sire. What do you think of the new Indiana Jones movie? I just posted a moist meter on it. It wasn't very good. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't very good. Actual just cash grab. Safe. You ever play Remnant from Ashes? Yep. It was alright. But you gave it a 60? Yeah. That's like a good score. 50% would have been like average, and I think it's just a little above average. Like, I think it was fine. Not great or anything, but not horrible. Thanks to the resub. Tits. Thanks to the bits blood. I did not try out the forestry update. Hey, Tetra. Yep, Remnant 2 comes out at the end of the month. Thanks to the resub Wayne. Rocket League pedo chatting with minors. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter today. That shit was wacky. Like, just openly. Your pets hate fireworks? Yes. Thanks to the resub Catfly. And Val. Did you see Lil Uzi's Chop Suey cover? It's bad. No, I saw his collab with Baby Metal though. I haven't listened to his new album yet, but I thought that was very cool. I always really appreciate when an artist gets like super experimental. It's a shame to hear the Chop Suey cover didn't go super hard though. It's not that bad. You know what? I'm gonna listen to it real quick. I'm gonna mute the stream though. I want to hear it. Now you got me really curious. I like Lil Uzi. I just haven't heard the album yet. All right, give me 2 seconds. Let me take a little peek here. Man, this sounds like something I would have heard like 10 years ago as like a fan project. I appreciate the attempt so far. Thanks the bits, Peanut. Oof. Oof. Thanks, Resub Hansen. Eek. His scream wasn't bad. Yeah, that's probably enough. Well, you know. That wasn't good. All right. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, I liked the collab with Baby Metal. That sounded good. That was cool. Maybe the Chop Suey thing could have just been like a fun little goofy project that he'd just drop as a YouTube video or something. He also did one with Bring Me the Horizon. Oh, I didn't hear that one. I'll have to listen to that later. Hey, Jared. Bring Me the Horizon. Cross Uzi was sick. Oh, it's good to hear that it went well. Bring Me the Horizon's doing a lot of collabs recently. They got the Corpse collab out too. Then they also had a Baby Metal collab. Thanks, Resub. Zai. Bring Me the Horizon killing the collabs for the most part. Yeah, no, they're pretty good. They've all been solid. Thanks, Resub Uchiha. The Gentlemen Cross Bring Me the Horizon. We do need a guest vocalist for one of our tracks that we're working on. We're doing another collab as well on the EP, but we do have another track that needs a vocalist for the chorus. Have you seen the people dressing up as Batman in France? Can't say I've seen that. You can do a Bioshock playthrough soon. When the newer Bioshock game comes out, or gets it like a release date announced, I will. They had a truck of 80 Batmen. Really? Featuring T-Pain. Would love to make a track with T-Pain. Was actually talking about that today. I wrote a song like 2 years ago that I think would be great to work on with T-Pain if he wants to. It's a fucking wacky one. Let's see the Batman. There's this one guy. Batman made me sneeze. He's a tier 1 demon. A car with 120 of them off a tow truck in Georgia. I don't see that anywhere, man. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds cool, though. I'll just take your word for it. I'm optimistic for the Suicide Squad anime. I like Wit, so I trust them to make a good show. I'm sure it'll be fine. Everything's getting an anime nowadays, which is a great trend, honestly. Anime is a huge market, so everyone's cashing in on it. We make a moist meter about The Witcher. I haven't even started the new season. Maybe. There's the resub echo. And the resub laughs. Joe Biden's son Hunter apparently filmed himself smoking crack and speeding at 172. Yeah, I saw that on on Twitter earlier. Yeah, I did see that. That shit is fucking wild. Where's the picture at? Oh, there it is. He just looks so happy. He looks like John McAfee. But yep. Smoking crack, speeding, putting everyone's life at risk on the road. Fucking huge. Thanks, resub Tex and Yoshi. I thought his son was like 16. No. How old is he? I actually don't remember. 53. Honestly, looks pretty young for 53. Maybe crack's the secret to de-aging. Thanks, resub Extreme. Thanks, the Prime KP. And the resubs win. Yep, 4th of July in only 30 minutes. Jinxie finally beat Only Up. Nice, that's big. Thanks for resub Sinju. My dogs don't like fireworks. It's always rough. Thanks to the Bits Peanut. Lime King Pocket Monster, huh? Oh. What is that, like a rap? I think it's a bit extreme. And no, I haven't played that. The drone shows are really cool. I do think they're cooler than fireworks as well. Those drone shows are fucking immaculate. Whereas the fireworks kind of go very similar every year. Those drone shows put on like a whole movie. Thanks for resub, Rock. Jinxie raid? Oh, fuck yeah. Welcome and congrats. Congrats on beating Only Up. Now it's time to start speedrunning it. Thanks for resub, Kurafin. And the tier 1 boop. The first step is beating Only Up, and the next step is learning that speedrun. That's when it really sinks its fangs in you. Have you heard about the upcoming Hot Wheels movie? No. You give sub love. Yeah, Distortion's going wild on Only Up. He keeps getting the record, like, over and over. He's mastered it. I'm happy with my 23-minute run, but I do still want to get, like, a 20-ish, so we'll do more runs tomorrow. He's a tier 1 Greg. Ooh. Thanks to tier 1 Musty. His viewership is insane with that game. Distortion's earned it, man. He's one of the best speedrunners, like, ever. He is, like, the most versatile speedrun athlete who, like, actually is always a world record contender. Most games he runs, he gets the world record in at some point. He may not, like, always finish with it, but he never plays a game without being close to the top. Thanks to tier 1 Tax. And the resub buzzed. There's a better speedrunner than you. I speedrun a ton of games, but I'm always middle of the pack. I don't have the work ethic that Distortion has to grind for like fucking 12 hours on a single trick. That's brutal. I did see that gameplay. And happy early birthday, Jay. Yeah, I know. I heard Jinxie just beat it in like 5 hours or something, which is huge. Next time he does it, he'll get it down to like 2, and then sub-hour. It's only up from here. It wasn't supposed to be a joke. It's just an expression. You heard about the Last of Us 3 rumors. Someone mentioned that earlier, but no, I haven't heard shit about it. You ever tried to speedrun the original Prince of Persia game in under 13 minutes? Yes, actually. I did. That's a very hard route. I couldn't do it. He's a tier 1 Nick. Do you remember your first stream ever? It was on Justin TV back in 2010. And it was playing Call of Duty Zombies. World at War. Yeah. The fuck is Justin TV? It's the website you're on right now. This was Justin TV. Got rebranded as Twitch and then bought by Amazon. Oh, you were old. No, like real old. Oh, no. I was going to watch it tonight, Andrew. Yeah, here. Let me throw that puppy on. Let me take a peek. Tell me what parts you worked on here for the trailer. That way I can give a special appreciation for the work.
This world is beyond cruelty.
I already know you worked on this, right? I believe you do a lot of the ships, right? If I remember correctly. No, not this one. Oh, okay.
You've been fighting the Harkonnens for decades. My family's been fighting them for centuries. They were massacred. Alongside my father.
Your father didn't believe in revenge. We believe in Fremen.
Let me fight beside you.
Reload!
There wasn't a whole lot of passion behind that reload there.
I got that.
Gotta take some notes out of old school Call of Duty 2 for that shit. Shouting reload every 3 seconds.
I'm fighting for my people.
You young pup.
Do you believe in Paul?
There are signs.
He's Reset Fox.
The prophet. Why is that a bad thing? Use it.
Because all my visions lead to horror.
Because you lose control.
Because I gain it.
I already know that knife scene's at the very end of the movie. No doubt in my mind.
Paul Atreides is still alive.
Deal with this prophet. Show me who you are.
No, the first Dune movie I thought was great. I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to this.
Was a weak man.
And Christopher Walken's here, like what more could you want?
Look who's back from the dead.
I will do what must be done.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
I will love you as long as I breathe.
I will say one thing though. I feel like relationships in movies move so fucking fast. In a show you have so much time to develop it, but in a movie you only have like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It feels so quick. So going from Dune 1 to this where it's like, I will literally love you till the fucking heat death of the universe type shit, just feels so jarring. And it's not like the movie's fault, it's just something in the medium I've always noticed doesn't really hit as hard as it does in a movie. Or, sorry, in a show.
This prophecy is how they enslave us!
It's not a prophecy. It's a story.
I don't care what you believe. I believe. I am Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis.
I mean, it looks great.
He who can destroy a thing has the real control of it.
Poor Tom Holland. Yeah, I mean, Tom Holland's in a show right now called Crowded Room, and he kisses other women. So, I mean, that door's swinging both ways. He's also kissing women in his productions. Thanks the resub, Crease and David in the Bits Muffin. It is Muffin, yeah. And the resub Cheese. Zendaya also getting double teamed in that Challengers show. True, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that one's infinitely more rough. They're acting. It doesn't make it less uncomfortable, though. It takes a special, strong soul to be like, it's alright. I know it's just acting. I fucking know it's acting. Those two men kissing your neck and literally spit roasting you. I get it. I get it. It's gonna be a great movie. I love tennis. Thanks to the Bits Peanut and Arrow. Did you know the Challengers show is made by the guy who did the Potion Seller memes? I did know that, actually, and it made me go back and binge the Potion Seller memes. What show is Holland in where he's kissing women? It's called Crowded Room. Which is actually kind of a... So, I'm still watching that with Tiana. Like, I don't think the show's awful. I know most people are shitting on it, like it's getting terrible reviews and everyone's calling it super boring. I think the show's fine. It's not like great or anything. But I decided to look up the actual story it's based on, and it's so foul. So basically, in a nutshell, like, this isn't a spoiler, this is what the show is billed as. It is following the story of a guy with dissociative identity disorder, and it's about, like, a crime that he committed and exploring the lens of how it got there through these different personalities. Kind of like Split, in a way. And it's based on a real story called, a book about a real story called, like, Minds of Milligan or something. Let me double check real quick. The real person's name is Billy Milligan, and it's called The Minds of Billy Milligan. And Billy Milligan was a serial rapist who got away with the crimes because they were able to argue that it wasn't Billy Milligan committing the crimes, it was one of his personalities that was the criminal, fundamentally. And Billy Milligan, like the real guy, was constantly abused by his father. Like, sexually abused by his father, which caused the dissociative identity disorder, and eventually it led to him, well, also being accused of killing two people. Like, two murders that haven't fully been proven, but a series of rapes that he was proven to be behind. And they were able to argue that he was insane, basically, because of these personalities. And in the show, Tom Holland's character is supposed to be Billy Milligan, but they changed the name. And knowing that it's based on, or at least loosely based on this real story, it's like, holy shit, like, this show's making you try and feel sympathetic to this character, but the real guy it's based on is a fucking rapist. Like, even with the dissociative identity disorder, I still think it's fucking foul to, like, downplay all the rape and stuff? And the murder? Thanks to Resub Stoop. In the show, he's not a rapist. In the show, the crime is not rape. It's something completely different. I won't spoil it. But it's not that. Because it'd be a really hard sell to make you try and feel sympathetic for a fucking rapist. Thanks to 5 gift subs, cool. It's called The Crowded Room. It's Tom Holland's newest show. Like I said, like, we were watching it and I didn't know the true story. And I thought the show was fine. I also didn't realize everyone hated it. Everyone's calling it, like, boring and bad. I really didn't think it was bad. Like, it's a fine show. It's not like the best show, but it's interesting. And I got curious after the last episode, so I like Googled like what it's based on, and I was like actually kind of like upset. I was like, this is a really weird thing to make a show out of and like make the character not bad. They did it with Jeffrey Dahmer where they made him sympathetic. I didn't watch the Dahmer show, so I can't opine there. But then as I looked more into it, apparently James Cameron was also going to make a movie or a show based on the Billy Milligan story, the real guy, but got sued by Billy Milligan. I don't remember what the grounds of the lawsuit was, though. But it's such a wild story. I don't know why they're so drawn to telling the story of like a rapist and the mental disorder. Billy was one of the first to be sent to a mental institution instead of a jail because of the insanity plea. Oh, was he one of the first? He's a tier 1 sticky. Have you seen Silo? No, I've never even heard of that. Thanks for the resubs in. Are you planning on watching Dead City? First I've heard of it, so no. I mean, if it seems good, sure. Do you think dissociative identity disorder is a real thing? I've heard that it's pretty contested topic among medical professionals. So I'm clearly not a fucking medical professional here. I'm not a psychologist. But when I was reading about this story, it seems like there was a lot of people that contested this ruling, claiming that the psychologist was really kind of like leading Billy Milligan down this road, and the psychologist was willing to accept everything in order to make this case, in order to make this like a phenomena. So I don't know, because it's such a hard thing to prove the legitimacy of, right? Like it's so hard to do that, and they successfully did it with Billy Milligan. Thanks, Resub Pappy. Which disorder? The multiple personality disorder, like the dissociative identity kind of stuff. Thanks to the resub. This is a drag. Not the same thing. Well, no, I'm just putting them together here because of the all of the stuff I was reading about the Billy Milligan case. His is multiple personality disorder. How did we get here? Oh, we were talking about Tom Holland getting cucked by Zendaya for the tennis show where she's getting tag teamed and then kissing Timothy. And then I was like, well, no, but Tom Holland also kisses women in this show. And that's how we got here. He's a resub Argent. When can we expect new Gentleman music? Working on the EP right now, actually. It's pretty close to finished. So, should be out within the next couple months. It'll be 6 tracks. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well, Jay. I've read that too. These are tier 1 fools. Have you seen the AI Jesus on Twitch? Can't say I have. Is it true you're collabing with XQC? Yeah, so for the speedrunning competition, we're gonna make it bigger. But I still need to find a good target for it, which I've been actively trying to do for a while, but there hasn't been one that's been, like, perfect yet. So I'm still looking for the right fit. I've enjoyed watching Redguard, but I know most of the runners really didn't like running that one, so it needs to be one that's fun to watch, but also fun to run. Like, Exodus from the Earth, I think, drew a good balance. Like, it was... Most of the runners were still pretty frustrated by the jankiness, but overall that was still better than Redguard, I think, from a runner experience. So I'm just trying to find the right one. Can't be Gollum. Gollum's a $50 game. It's got to be a cheap game. I'm not going to make people spend that much money on that. There's a resub. Dumb. When you said you guys had a Linkin Park type song, what Linkin Park era? Oh, it's Hybrid Theory. We made a Hybrid Theory style track, and we have a guest vocalist for that one that I think really captures the Chester energy very well for our chorus. That's a fun one. I'm excited for that one. Really, all of them I'm really excited for. They're all different genres again. Things that resub worlds apart. It's AI Chester. Yeah, it's Midjourney. Yeah, I just plugged him into Midjourney. Things that resub Maven. And the Bits Nutmeg. Can we get a teaser of all the genres? Yeah, I mean, that's not a problem. So we have a Linkin Park... I won't do all of them, I'll do a few. Linkin Park style song, Chevelle style song, Weezer style song, and then I'll give one more. The other one's like a Power Man 5000 style one. One of the songs is about... Well, actually, I'm not going to go any deeper, but they're all very different. You see the Unreal Engine Gundam show. What's it called? Is there resub Playtendo? I don't know, but I'd have to look at the speedrun for it, but I'd be open to it if it's a cool one. Actually, you know, I'll look it up right now. Let's see. What's the Cruelty Squad speedrun looking like? Looks like all ending is 1652, which is... That seems very optimized. That might be too far along. Yeah, I think this one's probably too optimized. He's a resub raccoon. What is the time shift speedrun? I actually looked that one up myself not long ago, Dankin. No one really ever played this game except for me and you, I guess. But it's actually surprisingly good. Like, there are actual speedruns here that are pretty fucking fast. So this one's also probably a little too optimized. I haven't seen this one, though. This one's new. I feel like that game could be crazy. Last time I watched the speedrun for it, it actually is kind of crazy. But it's just too optimized, I think, for the bounty. Thanks to tier 1 Tony. Time Shift is a good game. I don't remember liking it, I just remember playing it. I remember glitch hunting in the multiplayer as well. This was during a period in my life where I was glitch hunting for everything because I had my own little glitching clan. Chaotic glitchers. It was really just me and two guys. Thanks, Resub Brock. I feel like some of the early 360 era games could be nuts. Yeah, but it's gotta be PC as well, so it has to be cross-platform. Because most people are going to be playing it on PC. Did Legendary ever get a port? It did, so we can check Legendary. Oh my god. Oh wait, this is Halo 2. I just saw Legendary and I was like, Jesus, people are still actively speedrunning this game. Looks like an hour 37.
No idea.
From 8 years ago.
Oh, is it like a beanie headset?
XE and the Resub Iron.
You're talking about, Shade?
Legendary has 2 runners. That's pretty good then. This might not be the worst target. And it's a game that's pretty nostalgic. I remember playing this. What do you think about the Singularity speedrun? I loved Singularity. So underrated. Hour 23. Doesn't look like a ton of activity. Another decent target, perhaps. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I gotta take a shit. I'll be right back. back. Thanks to resub Jazzy and Mara. Thanks to resub Jaden and Pat's fan. And the bits Super Chris. And the resub T-Down. You should watch the A7FL's greatest hits. Cool. I don't know about that. Happy 4th of July! It's 4th of July, baby! Whee! Thanks to resub Coco. Have you seen Breath of the Wild speedruns? Yeah, they're incredible. But they're way too optimized for this competition. What was your first speed run that I finished? It'd have to be one of those shitty little Steam horror games, because those are literally like 2-minute runs. But I used to really try and do well with Super Mario 64, but it's so hard. That game is so fucking hard to run. Only up PB is 23 minutes. Oh, I meant to look up Frontline's Fuel of War. This could be another candidate. This game has crazy glitches. At least it did in the multiplayer. Thanks for the resub. Medic. God, this is so bad. Holy shit, this looks horrible. Thanks for resub, Mathman. The Prime Jumpsuit. Didn't even know this game had a campaign. Yeah, I don't know if I ever played it, to be honest with you. I just knew that it did. Thanks for resub, Wooden Knight. So far, there hasn't been any glitches yet, which is weird, because like I said, there were so many in the multiplayer. This looks like a pretty boring run. Alpha Protocol, holy shit. What a throwback. I must have started this game like 4 or 5 times and never beat it a single time. I streamed it on 2 separate occasions over the last like fucking 6 years and never finished it once. It's such a fun, goofy game, but it loses its luster so quick. Dishonored already has incredible runs.
Money.
Thanks to the reset. I already said that.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's just looking real boring right now.
Look around for any computer.
Cities Skyline speedruns? Those sound pretty cool. You think Just Cause has a speedrun? Looks like it. Well, at least the third one does. And this is from within the last year, so it looks like there are people that speedrun it.
Минус 2 минуты, но все равно.
Oh, you know what game I just remembered? Mercenaries 2.
Position of government, for the most
It's
part.
like, it's one thing in Mercenaries 1 where like shit's already hit the fan, and that's why.
It is so interesting to me that every game ever pretty much has a speedrun.
And then you setting him free.
Have you seen the God of War 2018 speedruns?
Yeah.
Of course I have.
It's been too long since I...
Rebound. New York is like supposed to be from like the York. Mercenaries 2 Next Gen featuring.
This is probably gonna be a pretty boring one.
Which is
a great
even times.
Medal of Honor Rising Sun. Now this looks like it has a very dedicated runner, and it seems like it's already pretty optimized. Just based off the time alone. Have you seen the new flying car that's been approved by the FAA and goes for 300K? Yeah, I hope that doesn't become a common thing, man. Flying cars are fucking worthless. I just can't imagine all of the headache and traffic from shit drivers in the sky. It's just gonna make everything so much worse. Is there resub Vertigo? Prince of Persia has a great speedrun, yeah, of course. But we need an obscure title that's also on PC. These two have potential. Thanks for the resub. Lil. Is there any speedruns for Project IGI? Wow, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Project I'm Going In. Yeah, it looks like there is 42-minute speedrun. Damn, I haven't heard of this in so long. Looks like a little out of bounds glitch here. Okay. Pick a random trash game on Steam. That's kind of what we've been doing, but a lot of the runners don't really like running the games. So I'm looking for a game that will be a cool run that's already somewhat established. But not a big game. Like, I'm talking less than like 5 runners. So it's a tall order. Man, this game is so much emptier than I remember it being. Yeah, Attacking the Power of Juju isn't that popular, actually. Linkus and I were talking, or Linkus had linked it to me when we were talking about upcoming potential bounty games. So, like, they don't have many runners. Which I thought was surprising, because I remember this series being really popular.
I'm lost in the very first split, you know? But I can't save that much time. Maybe a couple seconds.
Everyone loved this game. This game was massive. Which is why I'm surprised it's not a more popular speedrunning title. It must be like a really boring run or something.
That's a terrible angle. Yeah, it's never gonna work. So close. Okay.
You ever speedrun any FromSoft games? No. I've never done any Souls speedruns. I think Dark Souls 2 has the coolest route though. With the binoculars tech.
I'm already like...
Thanks for resub, Leon, in Burb. You did Elden Ring. True, but I never got like a real time on Elden Ring.
Nice.
All my times on Elden Ring were super amateurish.
Dude. Okay.
Yeah, this one doesn't look very good. What about the sequel though? This has even less runners, but this one's from 4 months ago from David Speedrunner. That's a pretty cool name.
Okay, I didn't freaking fall off that time. Cool. Last time I was around that spot, I fell.
Black Hawk Down. Holy shit, on the original Xbox? Keep in mind, it also needs to be on PC as well, which I doubt this is, but I have not thought of this game in so long. I used to play the shit out of this. I thought it was so cool. Rainbow Six Vegas has 1 runner. Really? Damn, this looks so much less cool than I remember it. Man, this looks like shit. Okay, not that one. Looks like there's more than one runner. Oh, no, maybe it's just this guy. He's the only one that runs it.
Logan.
I miss original Rainbow Six Vegas. It was so fun. I spent so much time in the multiplayer. I made a whole montage. Back when I still put a camcorder on a step stool in order to film my TV when I was a kid. It was great. Great series. This is another game that had cool glitches in the multiplayer, but I guess none of them translate to the campaign. Shame.
No.
Easy resub Jesus. Seems too linear. Well, no, you want something linear, really. And then just find glitches to speed it up. Oh, Bloodstone was another one that Linkus recommended, and I forgot to check it out. Sleep well, Austin. I think it's a tier 1 block. This whole section looks awful. Oh my god, back-to-back chases. Look into Shogo Mobile Armor Division. Cool game made by the Fear team. This is a pretty short run already. This seems pretty optimized. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16's been pretty good so far. Not a masterpiece, but it's good.
That's much better. So they say. Way out.
That was pretty cool. So far, this is looking kind of interesting. Nothing's really happened, but it's very goofy. I don't think I ever played this game. I recognize the box art, but I don't think I ever played this. This isn't familiar at all. So far, it looks like you just play the game normally, though. That doesn't mean you won't, like, you can't find cool glitches, though. But I feel like if there's already, like, 6 runners over the last few years and there's no glitches, maybe there's just not a whole lot to exploit. Thanks a bit better. That doesn't seem like a good game for that. Thanks to the Prime Cammy. Resub Xander. 185 Xander. Cowboy Bebop Serenade of Remnants. These are some cool suggestions. 4 hours? Oh, this is... No. Is this even on PC? I highly doubt it. This is an old fucking PS2 game. No shot this got ported. Lord of the Rings 2 Towers.
おいスペグ着いたら起こしてくれ起きてると腹が減るんだ
Doesn't look like it's on PC. I played this game though. This was a good game. There was also an absolutely banger turn-based Lord of the Rings game I forgot the name of. Thanks for resub average. Enter the Matrix. I feel like I've looked that one up, but let's double check. The Third Age is what you're thinking of. Oh yeah, that game was great. This has quite a few runners. Thanks for resub, Blue. Enter the Matrix is pretty optimized, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it seems like there's a good handful of runners, and 46 seems like a pretty optimized time. Right now it looks like it's just running through everyone, though, no real glitches. Is this footage sped up here? Or is this just actual speed? There's no way this is actual speed. This is actual speed, the driving segments just suck. But yeah, no, this doesn't look like it'll work. Thanks, resub, dude. Dementium 2. That must not be the right one. Oh, this is still actively run. 28 minutes though. Is this like a good speedrun in general? Because maybe I'll check this out for myself. I played this game before. Made a video on this game a long time ago, actually. Now it looks like he's just playing normally so far. What about the Alone in the Dark game from the 360 era? Only 2 runners? No one suggested this, but this just popped into my head watching that. It is on PC. This is a New Game Plus record. This is so old that the VOD doesn't work anymore. Oh, here's any %. Fuck. 2 months ago and on PS2.
About it. I mean, where to God?
There's gotta be good glitches in this pile of shit.
Anna. A ass. Isn't the
Man, there is nothing happening in this game right now. This is all scripted events.
No.
Man, this is like actually just all scripted events here. I don't remember it being like this. There we go, some driving.
A week or two ago. Happened. Like, didn't mess up a lot.
Thanks, resub fecal. What about Lucius or Overlord? No, I've actually seen the Lucius runs. They're not bad by any means, but I don't think that's a good target. And they are pretty optimized. The Sopranos game. Oh. Is it on PC? No, just PS2. God damn it. We already looked at New Vegas. We'll look at New Vegas 2, though. Or, why did I type in New Vegas? I meant Rainbow Six Vegas.
Dass es uns gelingt.
Und so geschah es. In Belgien, Spanien, Slowenien, Italien, Polen, Schweden.
The Warriors. I vaguely remember that one. That's on Xbox. Is that on PC? Do they have a port? Oh man, I remember spending so much time trying to grind camos in this game. They had like the Bumblebee camo, which was fucking cool. Try Sum of All Fear games. Oh, the Sum of All Fear game. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any glitches or anything here. No cool tech. Seems like it's just two runners trading back and forth. And it's only for individual levels. What is this game? Thanks, resub do. This doesn't seem very good. Scarface, The World Is Yours, only 3 runners. Okay. It's very, very fucking long. Unless you do just the Little Havana ending, I guess. But this is probably full game.
1.0.0.
That means there's tons of room for improvement.
Because saving happens on accident sometimes, I think, in this game.
It's cool though. I don't think I ever played this game. Looks very GTA-esque.
Yeah, but if they would show it to younger audience, they would definitely do it, so... There is probably a reason why they're doing it 14 years and older. Like, a national thing, like global world thing.
This actually looks good. The game itself just looked cool, yeah. Soldier of Fortune has a 39-minute record from 1 year ago. It's probably too optimized. Thanks, Resub Mixed. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. Is that the new one? Or is this the shooter? I think this is the shooter, isn't it? Yeah, this is the... Well, no, is it? No. It is the shooter? I thought it was an... Oh, yep, no, this is it. I thought it was only FPS. But yeah. Pretty optimized, I'd say. Too optimized just 2 days ago. You said you didn't care about getting world records. This isn't for me. This is for the competition. For the next big bounty. Not for me. For me, I'm only looking for the optimized shit. Peter Jackson's King Kong. That's the first game I ever fucking played on the 360. Oh my god. That game still holds so much, like, nostalgia for me. Doesn't look like it's on PC, though. This game was great, too, by the way. This game was actually so good. The game had 6 achievements. Yeah, I 100%ed it. Before I even knew what achievements were. It's on PC, just not Steam. What, does it have its own launcher or something? I wonder. No, no Area 51. Oh, no, there it is. I think this video is the first video I ever posted to get to 100k views. I can't remember if it was this or the Hayabusa armor tutorial. But I posted an Area 51 video for the final battle, and I can't remember which hit 100k first for me, if it was that or Hayabusa armor, after many years of posting. So this game has very nostalgic, sentimental value to me. And I also played it at my grandparents' house. But not sure why that one's so prevalent in my mind, but we went to my grandparents in Texas after a really long drive, and all I really wanted to do was play this there. And that's all I did. Not a very good game, though. Kind of dog shit. Thanks to resub JJ and Hertz and Pope. You were hard stuck on one part of this game for 5 years. How? God, so many like turret sections here. Everything's a fucking turret section.
This is Echo Squad. You have any no lie.
Yeah, this looks like a horrible one to go for. Doesn't seem like there's anything interesting here. What was that? Was he about to do a glitch? It looks like he's trying to set something up. It's not going super well. Oh, that's such a classic glitch. That used to be prevalent in Ghost Recon 2 Summit Strike. In Ghost Recon, you could do the same thing. There used to be a problem with the way old shooters were designed, where if you wedged yourself into 2 hitboxes, it defaulted to putting you on top of it. Okay, maybe there is potential here. Yeah, the old elevator glitches. I'm gonna keep this one in a tab just in case. There's potential there with an elevator. I like that. These are some Max TV and hide. We're making a lot of progress here on identifying potential targets. This is good. This is good. This is from the old... This is right before the Warframe devs made Warframe. This is another game that had very cool glitches in the multiplayer. My friends used to find glitches in it. You can see Warframe in the run animation. Yeah, kinda. Fuck, I love Warframe. Oh, also, Christian, I went through your list. That was cool. Thanks for compiling that. It's a shame most of them don't have any, like, re-uploads or anything. Thanks the bitch peanut and the resub boogie. I don't want short runs for the bounty. I'll do short runs myself, so I know the Among Us Sleep one. But for the bounty, I don't want it to be like a 3-minute game already. I want it to be one that still has room for tons of optimization and eventually finishes in like the 20-minute ballpark. Does this have any glitches at all here? They don't use any of the cool stuff from the multiplayer. Does Alpha Prime have any runners? I actually looked at that one before doing Red Guard. That one's not very good. Yeah, this just doesn't look like a good speed run. No cool tech. Shame. I thought there was potential there. Yeah, I already have Legendary up in a tab here. Legendary Singularity and Black Site Area 51. This is one I'm speedrunning on my own, so ignore that. There's a Prime link. Turok? Like the 360 Turok? This is another very nostalgic one. I made a knife montage on this game, which is still up, by the way. I actually ended up watching it a couple nights ago because it was on Christian's list of lost media. But it's still just on my channel. Epic Mickey 2. Is it on PC? Man, I forgot this whole era of 360 games was so wacky. Turok deserves so much better. Yeah, it's a shame that they haven't made another one. This is the last one they made, right? There hasn't been one since? These games were all so fucked up that I think they have a ton of potential. Yeah, it's just when I see that there's like more than 2 runners over the course of like 5 years that have run this, I really get the impression that there probably isn't that much, because they probably would have found at least something in all of this time. Thanks a gift sub, Squid. Thanks a resub, Hero. Lack of interest, maybe? Yeah. That's super possible. Thanks a Prime Turkey. Maybe maybe you're right. Maybe we should just take a chance on one of these and see. Because if it works, then we have an entire fucking era to choose from. Frontlines, Fuel of War, Dark Sector, Turok, all kinds of shit. We've already got some top choices. Yeah, I really think these two have, or these 3 really have potential. And they're all from this era. The 360 era. There's one more I want to check, though. This game is still absolutely incredible. I love the destruction in this fucking game. Thanks, Resub Sloth, Alicent, and Osmundo. All red factions slapped. No, Armageddon was not good. And it unfortunately killed the whole franchise.
You think I am? The EDF are wiping out towns. Alec, we need help.
Hey, you got me into enough trouble.
Thanks to Prime Dan.
Just want to do honest work here.
That's what we're fighting for. If we don't resist, they'll take everything.
Enough.
You'll see I'm right about this. We're out of time.
I would have really expected there to be pretty impressive glitches in this run. The era of environmental destruction is gone. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, the finals has some destruction to it, which is nice. I wish the game wasn't so fucking clunky, but the destruction's cool. Oh, and BattleBit, true. But still, not like this. God, this fucking game came out in 2009, and its destruction is still completely unmatched. Not because, like, we can't do it, it's just because games have gotten so expensive, and developers know people are gonna buy it regardless, that they don't need to put in the effort. Fuck, man. This speedrun doesn't look that good, but it's making me so nostalgic. I used to spend so long playing this multiplayer with my friends. And it also has really cool mechanics too, because there's packs you pick up, like a Rhino pack and a Jet pack. A Thrust pack and shit like that. And you can have really interesting battles in the multiplayer. I would just use the hammer to break every building. I don't think I did a single mission. Yeah, the sledgehammer is so fucking fun.
Here come the EDF, Mason. Get in position.
There's no time for screwing around.
Fuck. This is just making me really miss it. Okay. Thanks for the gift sub, Static. And the resub is Azazel and Crispy. Wanted Weapons of Fate. Ooh, interesting. Oh, this is pretty optimized. And still being actively run. Is this a cool speedrun or something? Seems like it would be.
Скоро он поймет, что ему не хватает людей.
This game was tight. Yeah, this game was good.
Hellipsminer's on top.
Disney's Meet the Robinson 3939 with glitches and no active runners. Okay. But this is already kind of short. I might just run this one on my own actually. If there's cool glitches. Amazing frame rate. It's just running like a dream. Doesn't look like a super fun run. You said there's glitches in here though? Where? When do those start? Yeah, I love BioShock.
I saw my old job that I know will pay me more. My knees can't handle 40 hours a week. That's fucking trash. Just by the way.
Run it. I don't know. It seems a little too slow for me. Well, we don't want something with a full speedrun community. But yeah, I know the Force Unleashed speedruns are pretty cool. Granny's getting a remake coming out this month. I'll try it. Prototype? Let me see. Okay, not super active. Okay. Is it interesting at all? No, I'm gonna do more Only Up tomorrow. I just didn't feel like doing it tonight. No, not when I got home. Is there any glitches at all? Or cool tech? The Incredible Hulk 2008 only has one run. Let's see. From 4 months ago. 2.5 hours.
I've gotten.
I vaguely remember this game being good. It was a sweet free roam game. Oh, I don't remember it being free roam. That's news to me. This is a cute game. Probably no real potential there, though. Battleship 2012 is one run and is only an hour long. Is this a movie tie-in game? Oh my god, it is the movie tie-in game. That might be an interesting target. What about the Green Lantern game, I wonder? The era of movie tie-in games might be pretty helpful.
Personnel under heavy attack on the north shore of Necker Island. Support if possible. Say again. Support if possible. Out.
Bought it from Toys R Us. I always felt so bad for people who bought movie tie-in games. The only good one was the Wolverine game, which actually has an incredible speedrun, by the way.
We have to call for gunfire support. Get on it. Enemy vessel in sight.
Mathis, now head to Battlecom to control your ship in a sea engagement against the enemy.
Yeah, I don't know if this has any real potential. But there is only one runner for it, and it is a wacky fucking title, that's for sure.
Enemy troops approach.
Oh, but it's not even on PC. Never mind. What about Green Lantern? No, not on PC. Most of these probably didn't get ports for obvious reasons. Oh, what's that Mickey Rourke game? I think it was like Rogue something. I think it was Rogue Assassin. No, what the fuck was it? Rogue Warrior, thank you. Often considered one of the worst games of the era. It is on PC. It's a 17-minute speedrun. Wait, what? Wait, I might need to try this run. This won't be a good bounty target. It's way too short and optimized, I guess. But I might run this. There's also Battlefield LA. I'll check it out in a second. Damn, this guy's pretty good. Wait, this guy's like actually aimbotting. Holy lord. Oh, and then he just misses a standstill.
Bring the noise, bitch.
God, the lines are so fucking bad. It's amazing. Is there any glitches or anything, or is it just running straight? Looks like it's just kind of running straight. This is actually just a fucking 17-minute game.
Oh, that was really close.
Exit Prime silly. Alright, let's look at Battlefield LA. Oh, it's just Battle LA. This is 23 minutes. These are also fucking short. Used to love this movie though. Maybe I'll do this one out of nostalgia. Is there anything interesting that happens here or no? Doesn't look like it. It's just actually a 20-minute game. Yep, what a stinker. Yikes. No good. What about the 360 Ghost Recon games? The Chronicles of Riddick. That already has a pretty optimized speedrun. If you're talking about Butcher Bay. I remember Section 8. Does this have a story mode? Oh, I guess it does. Thanks a gift sub deal. El Matador has an incredible speedrun, but it is very optimized. But yeah, this is a very cool speedrun. I'm surprised anyone remembers this game. I've kept up with it just because of the speedrun. It has so many fucking cool glitches to it. The whole game is just full of glitches. So this isn't a good target for the bounty, but I actually might run this one myself, actually. It's cool. Because there's like slow-mo and like all kinds of weird angles with diving and shit. It's great. Thanks for your sub. The Darkness. I'll do that one next. Is this on Steam? It is on Steam? Okay. God, that's so good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run this one. It's 50 cents right now? Oh, that's a bargain. Yeah, I'm just gonna save this in another tab. I'll run this as well as Gollum at some point. Finding a lot of good speedrun game targets, like for myself, and a couple good ones for the bounty. We're looking nice right now tonight. Okay, let's look at the Darkness. Doesn't seem like it's on PC. About Darkness 2. This one is on PC. The Fifth Element game. You can check it out. Thanks to Prime Poogie and the resub Tiny. The resub Fish and Dan. Yeah, I saw the new game mode on PB. No, I never played Darkness 2. I only played the first one. He's a prime breezy. Check Wally. Okay. Is there any cool glitches in this run or not really? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, we'll check Wally. Doesn't look like there's any PC version. I still want to see it anyway. Oh.
No idea. Nice.
You know, I've still never even seen the Wall-E movie. It's like one of Andrew's favorite movies. He says he cries during it every time, and I've still never fucking seen it. Yep, I know. I know. Thanks, Arisa Belisa. I need to watch it at some point. Thanks, Arisa Mim. Yeah, there's no point in this one. No PC. Hey, Linkus. We've got a couple more candidates. Spec Ops The Line. Is that on PC? It is. This is a very pretty big speedrun community it built up, even though they're not super active. So this would not work. I'll look at Fifth Element.
I always forget them, but we'll get them throughout the course of the game.
Okay.
So here we've got Chris.
God, this is so old.
Just let me get past this.
PlayStation
I'm
1.
sorry about falling. We'll be good.
98,
Don't worry.
baby. This shit was vintage.
Don't worry.
Oh,
There'll be
never
plenty
mind.
of deaths where...
Never mind. We're not good. Yeah.
So this isn't the
another
most
thing is you can't go
optimized
backwards in
speedrun.
this game.
Correct.
You can only like jump backwards. Windows, I still have 45 seconds.
Yeah, I feel like the challenge with this timer getting out the windows is more fun.
Controls were terrible. Yeah, this probably wouldn't be a fun one to run. There's a Constantine game. Is it a tie-in? Movie tie-in? Oh, it is a movie tie-in game. Let's take a peek. I love this fucking era of games, man. Right before the 2010s hit, just fucking actual shovelware shooters. I bet this actually has some cool glitches. Just taking a look at it right now, I just have a feeling. Oh, I remember the Terminator Salvation game. That was a stinker. That shit was poop. Awesome intro. Constantine was the movie where the preview said, "Heaven doesn't want him, hell won't take him," right? I used to think that was the coolest line. I still think that's a cool line. Thanks to give sub chaotic. The resub Sweetie. And Honk.
Great rats.
Jesus, everything is so slow in this game. Every little movement. Maybe this isn't a good idea. G-Force. We played this one. I know this has a speedrun. This is the hamster game. Oh, someone just broke the record. That's a big moment for G-Force speedrunning history. I'm not gonna lie, that is a big deal. Thanks, resub sharp shot. Wally is on Steam. The speedrun was top middle of the selections. Oh, really? Okay. I forgot how fucking cool this game is. Oh, wait! An out of bounds glitch already? Wait, this might have potential. Wait a minute, sports fans. This has some tech to it. Wait, what the fuck? Huh. This seems optimized. I wonder why it's an hour 14. I'm not super thrilled about how optimized it is. Immediately into like 4 out of bounds in order to beat the level, but maybe there's room for a lot more. Might just be a long game. Nah, it's a movie tie-in game. They're usually not very long. But maybe this is the exception. Maybe G-Force really had a story they wanted to tell. It looks like the main reason for the time is you can't skip cutscenes. I'm actually kind of interested in this speedrun. This is far more interesting than I would have expected from this. Yeah, I mean, he's clipping often. So it's got real tech to it, and it's still an hour. This might actually just be a really long game. It was pretty long on the DS. I don't know. This might be an option though. Maybe there are some ways to optimize it further. This was at GDQ. Was it? This was at GDQ? Man, yeah, like they are going out of bounds a lot. This might be the limit here. I could suggest the stinkiest games ever that has no speedrun community, but I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. No, suggest it. I'm super down. Thanks, Risa Boyley. I mean, our last 3 bounties have been on stinky games. It's kind of the tradition. Agony. The game is agony. Oh, that game has titties actually everywhere. Is that even allowed on Twitch, or is it one of the banned games? I streamed that one on YouTube when it came out. Yeah, this is probably just not the right target because it is so fucking efficient already. Thanks for resub Saint. This is a cool speedrun though. Chicken Little. I'll check Chicken Little. I really like G-Force. Man, it's such a shame that they like absolutely went hard on it though. If they just found maybe one clip. But like everything is like pretty perfected, it seems. Okay, let's take a peek at Chicken Little. I'm just gonna keep this in a tab anyway, just in case. You know, maybe there is room for improvement down the line, or if nothing else, we'll just crown the ultimate G-Force champion. This is actively speedrun. So this will not work for the bounty. This also looks like shit. Sorry to say, Chicken Little fans, this looks fucking terrible. Thanks, Risa Barnacle and Jaylon. Tron Evolution. This has quite a few runners. This looks pretty cool already. That game was at GDQ2. Ah. The Lego Ninjago movie video game has 12 runs. So it has 12 runners, not just 12 runs, and the record is from 2 months ago, so this is pretty active, pretty big. Thanks, Resub Toast. Over the Hedge. Man, all of these fucking goofy animated movie tie-in games have a ton of runners. Jesus Christ. Every single one of these. Childhood games, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the big thing. Polar Express had a game? Holy shit, it did. And somehow it still had 14 fucking runners, Jesus! What is this?
Shut the lid. That should do it. Let's get that key.
Is this the whole game? You just kick soccer balls and shit into baskets? Oh no, here you go. Makes the resub monkey, echo, and the bits, baby. Alright, I'll look at Epic Mickey. But I already know this is gonna have a ton of runners too. Yeah, exactly. And it's active. That's worthless for us. Madagascar. Oh my god, there's so many games for this. Jesus. Oh my god, this game is wildly popular. Oh, it's Chris speedruns again. Does this guy just speedrun obscure shit? I love that. Oh, wow, wait, no, he's a big Madagascar runner. Oh, and some SpongeBob. God, there's so many fucking goofy games that have a ton of runners. I already looked at Nightfire. Do all of the Madagascar games have this many run? Yeah, wow, Chris again. Going hard. What about Madagascar Karts? Not Chris. Disney's Bolt. Didn't War for Cybertron get banned? Like it's no longer purchasable anywhere? Due to like copyright problems or something? Alright, we'll look at Barnyard. This one doesn't seem very good so far. Holy shit! 21 runners for Barnyard with a 3-hour run? Oh my god. Why?
Oh, Wazzy Sui. My...
This is a crazy one. It's way too long to justify this.
On not fucking up though. I might not even go for the new trick just to ensure that this run is really fucking good.
There's a new trick. There's a new trick.
So we'll see.
Garfield 2004. Okay.
They should have a health warning. I think that goes in the utility room. Here lies stupidity.
God, this looks miserable. This looks so bad.
Stardom. I think that comes from the...
Yeah, no thanks. That looks fucking atrocious. I think we've got some good options. I think one of these four will work. I really do. I'll look at Kung Fu Panda real quick. How the fuck does Kung Fu Panda not have a ton of runners? You're telling me Barnyard, back at the fucking Barnyard, has 21 runners for a 3-hour game, and Kung Fu Panda, which was a massive fucking success, only has 3 runners in half the time? How is that possible?
Back, little.
There he is. Get him.
Is this a cool run? Or is this really boring? Thanks to Resub Big Beef, that might be the thing. B movie? I don't know, I'll check. This might just be a really boring run.
Not even the toughest of enemies were a match for his sheer bodacity.
I got 4 orders for my famous secret.
Now, where's the food?
Since this is a hack and slash game, I bet you could find an infinite to, like, get out of bounds with.
Poe can use the blister to.
X-Men Origins Wolverine is way too optimized, but it's a great speed run. This looks already way too optimized, plus it's not on PC. Thanks a resub. Gore. We already looked it over the hedge. Shark tail. This is too short for the bounty, but I'm very curious. Does this have glitches, or is it just a really short game? I actually used to love this movie. I thought it was really cool. Yeah, this looks awful. This is super dead. I guess when the meme died, this died.
Try to get. There's like, but like it's not an anime and it's not a sitcom, so I wouldn't recommend it at that though. Death Note, Attack on Titan, that shit. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, normie shit.
Open season. Okay, this looks awful.
Okay. It's actually a decent pollen section.
What? It's so weird. It's so weird. What of these games has a big community? This makes no sense. Does this have any glitches or like what? What makes people want to run this one? Just nostalgia, maybe? Yeah, this looks awful. I remember seeing this game at EB Games so often, but I never bothered getting it. This doesn't have a PC port though, so I won't do this one, but
Oh, I just had.
I wonder if it's a cool speedrun. The game always looked cool.
1, 2. Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like there's an out of bounds already.
Nope, I'm fine.
That was scary.
There's a tier 1 Yola in the resub Moosin.
Son of a...
Ghost Rider. Ooh. No PC. It's got to be on PC for the competition. Can't emulate. Can't do War for Cybertron. That game is non-distributable anymore. They lost the rights to it. Rise of the Underminer, I'm pretty sure, isn't on PC. And this is that game where I made a video on that guy who had the world record and was a real douchebag about it. Oh, it looks like it is on PC, though. It's not a very interesting speedrun. These are some Fireground. I think we have some good candidates. I'll send this to the team, and we'll see if any of these seem like a good option. And if not, we'll just hop back on stream and spitball some other fucking wacky ideas for the next bounty. So many crazy fucking speed games. GeForce has really got me surprised with how intricate the glitches are. These are the Prime Noodles. And that was Sweet Fireground. Condemned, the tech is crazy. Yeah, but it's also optimized. I know this one. I almost ran this one a long time ago. And it's still actively run. It's cool. It is a cool speed run.
Such Agent Tom.
Time, hello.
Or is it the second one I'm thinking of? I can't remember now. One of the two Condemned games has cool glitches. I don't remember which one. Wild Thornberrys movie 2007. Okay, last one. "29 minutes. Definitely won't work for the bounty, but now I'm curious. Wow, this game looks like absolute shit. This looks like one of those old Flash games. Or, they used to have these old CD-ROM games called, like, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. Looked just like this. This is 2007. This is the same year Halo 3 came out. Man, I can already imagine the conundrum parents and kids found themselves in. Do I get Halo 3 or Wild Thornberrys? Awesome. Condemned 2 is gate-kept apparently on speedruns by one guy. Wait, what? What do you mean? Like he doesn't allow anyone else to speedrun it? No, there's 3 speedruns here right now. What are you talking about? Thanks for the resub, pleb. Alright. We've got a lot of potential candidates for the speedrun bounty, the next one. Thanks for resub, Lando. And if none of them work, we'll just revisit it and go over some more possible options. Alright, I'm going to bed though. I'm getting fucking tired. Alright, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. New subs. Welcome aboard. Sub means a lot. Thanks for subbing. Enjoy the emotes. I'll see you tomorrow. Who's streaming? I'll just toss you to... I haven't tossed you to space in a while. I'll toss you over there. He's doing, like, old school games. He's doing Silent Hill 2. Alright, thanks again. See you tomorrow.